So, before we start off by answering any questions or taking any questions, Ryan, do you have any nugget or like really valuable small piece of info for the people that joined that you'd like to pass on?
Oh, it may be old hat for all of you, but so I don't know if you know much about my background at all, but I know Boris mentioned I work with a lot of agencies, white label and consulting and overhauling their accounts and audits and stuff. And so I've seen a lot of accounts across a wide variety of spend. And one of the more important lessons that I had to learn earlier on, that I just am consistently learning over and over again, is that you have to take every piece of advice that you're given with a grain of salt, because that person's experience may be completely different from any of the accounts you're working on. And you kind of have to throw best practices out the window in some cases, because best practices don't work on everyone. They're best practices because they work for most people, and they're the rule, but there are exceptions to the rules. So if you find that something isn't working, it's not that you're just bad or that it's a bad business. You may need to try other things. And whenever you see advice, you can go and test it, because that's what we do, right? But if you go and like that's your new model and you just like start rolling it out to all of your accounts, you may end up with disasters. So just take it with a grain of salt and try and identify, okay, is this person from whom I'm getting advice, like, is their target audience going to match, the ad spend of my accounts, the complexity, the industry, the, data flow? It's all important. So understand their audience, understand if you're part of it, and then take it with a grain of salt.